Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking left. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Thomas.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So North Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Third down play to open the period. Lopez to pass. Under fire. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass. And all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield. And you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second. And
points on the board. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, to get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made to cross. The yard line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
I love when people start to understand what we're defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll leave it with him. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On target to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the SMU Mustangs. Take it away, broadcast team.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Got the first down. Looking for more. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown,
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Take it away, broadcast team.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He's going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter, sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. The sledding has been top scores, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They stuck the last drive in the end zone, though, looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Noles!
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Ball. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quarterback making checks. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for room. It's Ball. Finding open areas. It's these little moments like that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Bagway. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading.
Going deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Bagway. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This place is roaring. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it away to start. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Delivers the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Reed. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
And you simply cannot start the game any better if you're on defense. The first two plays of the game, you get a sack. That's how you seize momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. The sure hands, it's Moss. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
On the run, it's Ball. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Flips it out in the flat. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And back to the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
The screen, and watch out. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Moss. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Back to pass, it's Reed. Now sliding to his left. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds his tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella tight end.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've got the screen set up. He's loose.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Dances away to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Release to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to fire on second down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Using his legs, it's Ball. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Flagway. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion.
Man, it's great, man.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Forced out of the pocket.
Dang it.
Got him, and nobody's close. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's a timeout on the field.
Yeah, it's great, bro. It's great. I'm telling you something that's going to be a game changer. These stunts, bro, them stunts are going to be a game changer, bro. I'm telling you.
It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Concepcion. Goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
So they ain't plasma.
The offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
It's first down from the 11. Corners showing press. They want to
Real good. The movement is good, but defense, it's a little hard, but, bro, you already know, bro. It's going to be straight. You're going to be straight. Defense is like hard, but they make you work for every down, boy. I like it.
Throw on first down. Looking to scramble.
Come on, man. Hit this man, bro. Come on, man.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He got him. They make the tackle just outside.
Hey, that's not no first and goal.
It'll be first and goal from the 1. They want to throw it.
Nope. Get out your hands, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I might have to roll with the Gators, man.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for a little running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Going to swing it on second down. He rifles one deep down the middle. He hauls it in, and nobody's close.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to go deep. Got it in stride at the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field.
I'm not talking about, like, you can always throw deep now, bro. Right over the defender, man. Ain't none of that look back. Like, nah, bro. This might be it this year. This might be it, bro. I love it. And then I'm telling Brian, bro, these stunts, bro, you gonna mess somebody day up with this. I love it, bro. Coming from a defensive end nigga myself, I love it, bro. Like, this jump, I love it. Then you got the custom zones, bro.
Dropping back, it's Reed.
Oh, come on, bro. We gotta hit. Come on, we gotta hit stick him now. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna be glitchy too. That cover 2, and you can edit the zones. Like, you don't want them to play so far underneath, bro. That's gonna be deadly. See? Bow! Oh, come on, bro. Yep, it's just like you seen, bro. You see that, bro? That's gonna be deadly. It's I seen from someone else. Yeah, bro. It looks just like real football, bro. The stunts, I love it, bro.
Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that.
He going deep. Nah. Yeah, I know, bro. Gotta get, bro. That's crazy, bro. Let's see what he doing. He going to X. I know it.
Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically.
Oh.
He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down.
And none of that running. And none of that running. That's fine. Are you kidding me?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Steps away to
come down, bro. I'm pressing R3. Are you? Oh my God.
Nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. When you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability.
A shot toward the end zone.
That was a dot. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a dot. But why he had so much time though? That's God. That's crazy.
Just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
Yeah, take a second look at that.
Really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man. I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the.
Let's see what you text me.
Catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown.
He got the iPad in his lap. Hey, right. You got an iPad in his lap. Oh, man.
Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return.
What, man? Got the iPad.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's followed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
R1. If it's man, that's a killer.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
What I'll do is I have him as my safety valve with him right here.
Back to throw. It's Lagway.
Just like that.
That's caught. It's Wilson. Oh, he got loose.
Dang it.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage.
Also, too, I know you're gonna like that. Them little, the moves, them.
I'm not gonna lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still
Tell you gonna like that.
and being aggressive. But hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
So he bringing. Hold up. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Cause he moving that mic out that box. Come on. Y'all got to block. My center is a star, bro. We gotta push the line, bro. Is my center even in there? Yeah, he is. Come on, Slaughter.
They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
All of my progressions. Oh, I got it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
What?
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
Square. If not square, what we gonna do is we gonna send you like that. We'll split that safety. Square, if not square.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right.
Come on. Dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Come on, man.
We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Gators decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll field the.
So you telling me I could have hit him? He didn't. Okay, gotcha. What we gonna do is there's no need to play this. There's no need to play that because I can go ahead and manually adjust it myself.
They'll snap this
No
one to
need
start
to.
the drive from their own 22. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback.
What is he doing? You stay back here.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle.
What?
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
It shouldn't be no shell. I don't know why they lining up like that.
Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Throws to the tight end.
Oh, come on. He playing with fire, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Almost intercepted.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football
Right there. That's going to be it right there. Spread them out. Let them do their own thing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Had this quarterback's number all.
Going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th
So,
down
if I'm
and
on-
come up bankrupt.
Yeah, right there.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out
Man.
and executed at a very
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. Interesting to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the film?
Come
and
on,
keep
bro.
trying to
Come on,
score
man.
points? It's the
Come on,
defense's
bro.
responsibility to stop them. just run this clock and say, all right,
We should be able to get some leverage. They ain't blocking?
Tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gators need a massive chunk way to move the sticks here on third down. Quarterback may change this route.
All right, so.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his
all right.
feet.
Get my field goal. We
Go
good.
out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football, the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field
got it.
when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a fourth down.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it. And do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
All right.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Okay.
Here's a throw downfield late.
Okay.
He's got it down the right
What you
side.
call it? We're gonna make sure that tackle is made.
Completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Reed. The short hands. It's
That hit stick, bro. That's gonna take some getting used to. That's gonna take some getting used to, boy.
To the 23-yard line, it'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh no. No, sir. I'm surprised I didn't get a pick. Like, come on, bro. Let's get a pick. What is we doing?
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Man, you can't. Come on. That switch assist should kick in, bro. Come on now. Come on, bro.
Continue to fight. Continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They've got the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
Come on, man.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him.
Come on, man. Come on. He got to be a little bit fast.
Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. The Gators can really attack on this second and short.
This ain't man, is it?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Caught over
Look at this nigga.
Wilson. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead.
Let's go.
A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and a toe drag for the big pickup.
Mm.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
This is going to be a good play, boy. If I go ahead and get it down pat.
Going downfield for the big play.
Get off me.
And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that...
Is your team? Yeah. I don't know why they glazing, bro. LSU, I'm being honest, LSU not like that, bro. They only just doing that because of just all the NIL money. Like, come on, man. They not. Notre Dame, yeah. Ohio, yeah. Oregon, yeah. Penn State, yeah. Texas, yes. Alabama, yes. Clemson, yes. Georgia, yes. Tier 2 at least, bro. Ah, boy.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
They got Alabama. I didn't even. Okay. I'm telling you, boy. Want to make sure they win. Alabama.
And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Williams.
Ryan Williams.
Bring it out of the end zone.
Freaking Ryan Williams. And they're going to be a monster this year. All right, know it. Yeah, we got to play. Safety midpoint. Nah. Depth. They need to do deep. We need to do.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hold and finds his man on the left.
Okay. So I see what he want to do early. Okay, I see what he want to do early. Got you, sir.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit.
Got you, sir. Got you.
Take the positive yards and never complain.
Got the quick pass.
I don't want to do that. Got you. He gonna force me to play man, but I'm not gonna do it. What we gonna do is this.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
Bro, what was that? Come on, let's make the tackle, bro. What was that, man?
Closest you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
This nigga is just nothing but RPO, ain't he? Hold on.
It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like
That's
to
pick.
change up
Come.
the tempo and go faster. See here.
Oh, bro.
How loud is it in this
Oh,
building?
my
This is
Lord,
crazy.
bro.
These fans are
Cause that's what he doing. He just doing nothing but that, bro. Nothing but that.
And it can really rattle an offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Boom. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz.
What is tight? Let me just see what is tight. Because I would play that. I just gotta see what he had. Tight. Okay.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Putting together a real scoring threat here.
Let me see. Watch this. Watch this. I already know what he's gonna do.
The running back has
Yep.
just enough room to gain a
He's
couple
trying to throw me off.
34.
We don't do tight, so safeties this year. I don't know. I might have to just run them default, because default just the normal. Yeah, they're just normal right there. Because
You can
doing
barely
deep.
hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Yeah, because I don't know what he's gonna do.
Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Dumps it to the back.
Oh, come on.
It's Miller.
Come
They
on, bro.
knock him down,
Come on,
but he's
bro.
got enough to
You back
get
up all the way like that and throw that, but if I do it, man, it's a problem.
Nice
Come on,
job by
bro.
the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The give is to Miller.
No, 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 no.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning
I know he want me to. I know exactly. Yeah, he want me to go ahead and just chill out. You think that he ain't gonna run the RPO? I know he gonna run it again. I already see it coming. Pause.
Off play action.
Yep. Yep.
Here comes
Yep.
the heat.
Yep. Just like I said, I already seen it. Yep. Come on, let's go. Please, Lord have mercy, boy. You slow.
He's got room.
Lord have mercy.
Looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best.
Let's go, man. Wish these boys do that in real life, man.
And they're able to get
For the Gators, boy.
That is going to be massive confidence in this game.
Defensive line was coming to him. That's why. What is he playing? That's a safety down there, so I ain't gonna make that mistake.
Might be calling a hot route.
If I could split, bro. If I could split these safeties, bro.
To the air on first
No, I
down.
couldn't. But I could do that though.
Finds his man. It's Jackson. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. First and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
All right, so let me check the progression, right? So we're gonna do that. Can't do that no more because look at that safety. Lord have mercy.
To throw, it's Lagway.
What? No, come on, you gotta catch that, baby. You gotta catch that, man. You
Like those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball.
the footsteps was a little bit too close.
Pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
All right, check progressions. He playing a cover 3, look like. All right.
Back to pass on second down.
You telling me a linebacker?
Be incomplete.
Yeah,
A lot
linebacker.
of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this
Cool.
offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking
Cool
about who are
is
my
cool.
mismatches? Who are my big bodies
Let's see
down
what we
wide
doing.
that I can throw them the football and they can
I'ma
make a
do
play over top
this.
of somebody.
I'm gonna try to go behind this linebacker right here. behind these linebackers, right?
Wants to change this route.
I'm gonna make him like that. So let's see if he actually go.
Looking to the end zone on 30.
No, my God, this nigga slow as molasses, man. This nigga slow as molasses. Oh my, it would have worked too, bro. If he would just run. He would have a little bit. Oh my God, bro. My Lord, gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Lord have mercy.
And now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close.
Go throw it to me.
What a phenomenal play.
Oh, that's pick. Come on now, stop playing. I see you on that mic. It's okay though. Wait, hold on. What was that? That might be good. Right there.
Interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Playing, bro.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw. It's Lagway.
Oh, nigga.
Fires to the tight
Yeah,
end.
he's slow. He's just a big bruiser. He's just a big power tight end. That nigga just possession only. No speed.
Such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
You know what? I'm going to test him. I'm going to test him, bro. I'm going to test this nigga, man.
really easy on me on
He
second.
playing deep, boy. Triangle. Triangle.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all.
Oh, my Lord.
Big play
To
on
the
second down. Now it's third down.
To the left, man. Not.
Incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're
I'm
taking shots. Keep
cooking it up, bro. It just ain't.
Some of them aren't.
He ain't producing. He ain't performing, bro. Like, it's not straight to the left. Move the analog to the left for a reason.
Third and short. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw for it.
Yeah, look at you. I knew you were going to come down to that.
It's caught now.
Knew you were going to come down to that. Stupid. Number eye candy.
Gator.
You go dance.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need
Let's go, man.
to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Bringing the heat. Oh, it's loose. Bounced right back to them. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
I think think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half, you're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Alabama trying to convert this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lets it fly. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Taking it the other way. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick six.
Man, stop playing with me, man.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on
We gotta
the
get
gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Come on, man. This year gonna be the year of the defense, man. Stunts, custom zones, man. Safety depth, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm liking it. Liking it. Loving it.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
Oh, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. Now this is when we go to the safety depth and we put them at prevent. Yep, prevent. Look how deep. That's what I'm talking about. Look at them. Boy, we just bring everybody.
To the air. It's Simpson. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right
Boy, I'm
side.
telling you. If I was just a second faster, I'd be picked again.
Those halftime stats look a little bit
And I get
nicer
ball.
as
Let's
we
go,
head to
man.
break.
Oh, shoot.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed
What?
perfectly. And they
You
secured
thought you had one. Nah, boo-boo.
Just had a
Nigga,
little
what
bit
you
of a
talking
break. You
about?
rested. You told your club we're going to come out. Now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They've got it inside the 30.
My God. Oh.
28, it's first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's ball. Runs through the tackle.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's ball. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
Motion from the wideout. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. That's caught, it's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing...
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Quick pass on the fly motion. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Alabama with a first down play to start us off here in the fourth. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Alabama quickly back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
This time it's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, they're after him. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Bernard. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Gators sending the offense back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Escapes trouble. Buys a little time with his feet. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
So now it's 2nd and long. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. Offense in an empty set. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's going up top. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. There's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll run it from the gun. Alabama will get the first down.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Got to find a completion on this one. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now all close games are created equal, but this